Now, this box is beautiful. The Jordan Tatum 3, it's been out for a while. I hadn't been doing videos. There's a lot of them that came through the shop. But this iridescent box, this is the year of the snake. I'm going to give you the title. I'm going to get it out of the paper, get it out of the box, and it's got snakeskin printed paper. The upper is a ripstop kind of material. Man, it's actually an extremely pretty shoe. And I haven't done a video of the Jordan 3, the Jordan Tatum 3 yet, but it has easily been one of the best-selling models in basketball. The pearlized look on this, the outsole, I gotta get to the close-up so you can see it. You would almost think that it was an Easter shoe, the way it looks and how it's set up and the color and everything that goes along with it. But the shoe features cush line. I'm gonna try and see if I can see everything that's on it. It's hard to see all of the small markings, and that sucks because there's a lot of hidden details on this shoe. Air zoom, cush line 3.0. And like I said, I haven't done a video of the Jordan Tatum 3. And to get to do the Jordan Tatum 3 Chinese New Year, Year of the Snake, Year of Kobe, Summit White, barely green is the color. Style code is HF3084-103. The box, it's a completely different box for the Tatum than you would traditionally find for the Jordan Tatum 3. They did a fantastic job on these. I think they are $130. That's the price. I don't even think they increased the price. And unlike many of the Jordan Tatums, they come with a snakeskin hang tag with a small bracelet. And I don't think it's not. If this was elastic and you could wear this, I think people would actually be walking around wearing it on their wrist. But you gotta see it close up. A lot of the technical details I'll get into in the close up. This has been a really good basketball shoe for Nike this season, for Jordan brand this season. It's one of the best selling ones. Unlike the Zion that does not sell very well at all. Obviously why. But this ripstop material, you get to see a little bit more of it in the mesh that's kind of woven into the seams. And it's like topographical setup. I gotta get to the details so you can know what's up with it. But it's a pretty shoe. And you'll see that when we get to the close-up. All right, so when we get into this, the first thing I want to do with this Chinese New Year or Lunar New Year version of the Tatum is kind of go over the different cues. And on the inside of the shoe, you can see it says Deuce. And that's for his son. It also has his embroidered number on the back and at the heel. And I think there's more details on the shoe. And let's see. Yeah, there is. And I just took everything out of the picture. My bad. Here, it says, find a way. Find a way. And that's from an interview that he did. But the difference between this model and other models of the Tatum 3, that pearlized outsole, the Lunar New Year celebration and the theme and how the shoe is created. This shoe is made of ripstop, which is a more decent material, but it also has this kind of a heat transfer of like a TPU layer that's over the top. And that's exactly what it is. I was asking a question about an Air Force One. And this kind of TPU, to prevent the shoestrings from tearing through the upper and the fabric of the ripstop, this shoe has coated sections, like right here at the back. That's more synthetic material. Here is mesh. At the collar, mesh for breathability, right? Ripstop at the front, Jumpman logo. Jason Tatum, this cage is meant basically to prevent your foot from rolling. Same thing with this medial kind of wing. This shoe, I kid you not, has been a very good seller. A very good seller. A lot of basketball players are wearing it. And that's because, one, it's one of the cheaper shoes on the market. It's $125. The Ja is $120. So it's the cheapest basketball shoe. Well, no, I think the GT Hustle. Not the Hustle. It's one of the GTs, maybe pretty. I think it's like $90. But this, for one of the signature models, is one of the cheaper shoes. The Luca is 130. This one is 125. But man, they did a fantastic job with this Lunar New Year celebration shoe. And like I said, they should have made the string a little bit more like a bungee, because I think people would wear it on their wrist, even though it was kind of bulky and looked bad. But this is really nice, man. The celebration of Lunar New Year. Interestingly enough, these look like snake eyes, don't they? With the black string on the inside of them. They look like snake eyes for the year of the snake, Lunar New Year for Chinese New Year. Jordan brand is huge over in China, so it makes perfect sense that they're doing this. But man, when I tell you, a lot of the guys that I talked to who've worn this, zoom air at the front, cushline at the heel and throughout the midsole, they say it feels really good as soon as you take it out of the box. Really good. And they like the traction. But that is the Tatum 3 Chinese New Year. And I hope you got a good look at it and you can make a decision if you want to pick up a pair for yourself. Jordan 23 on the inside, on the insole. And that's it. See you guys on the next one. Wrap it up. Peace.